Today we will talk about the only Sikh dynasty that existed in Punjab in the beginnings. Acha,
The beginning.
और lipstick लगी अच्छा बोल.
Welcome to Tarihi Tales.
In this video, in this whole series actually, we're going to be talking about the different elements of the Sikh dynasty that existed in Punjab.
Okay, so how did the Sikh kingdom actually begin? Well, the first person to breathe life into the Sikh movement was a person called Banda Singh Bahadur. He was also known as Lachman Das, Lachman Dev, and Madho Das. He was a disciple of the Guru Gobind Singh, and he joined him in his war against the Mughals in 1709. Initially, he was quite successful in his conquest with Guru Gobind Singh, but unfortunately, as the battle continued, the Mughals won. For the next 6 months, every day, a few of his men from the forces would be taken outside and executed each day, as well as tortured. And when his own turn came, Banda Singh Bahadur is known to have said that he failed his guru. He himself was killed by red-hot iron.
But the Mughal Empire was no longer the stronghold that it once was. After the death of Emperor Aurangzeb in 1707, the empire fell into decline. The rulers that followed were unable to control the empire and maintain discipline. After this, during the turmoil caused by the Afghans, a new leader rose among the ranks of the Sikhs. He was called Jassa Singh Gulel. He was called Jassa Singh Kulel. With his leadership, the Khalsa tradition was born and they started minting coins in his name in 1748, which was a big thing. So basically, under Guru Gobind Singh, the Khalsa tradition took a new meaning. He initiated a warrior Khalsa tradition where the Sikhs would make sure to kind of toughen up and protect themselves from religious persecution and also to be able to protect their religion from the threat of the Mughals. Now, with his leadership, the Sikhs started to move forward, but threats arose from all around. The vacuum that was created due to the fall of the Mughal Empire kind of invited intruders from all over. There were the British, there were the Marathas in the south, and there were the Afghans as well. So all of these intruders together kind of halted the attack that the Sikhs were forming. One good thing that came out of this vacuum was that the Sikhs actually got together and created a system of ruling oneself. So they created missals, which were separately governed areas of land, and they created total 12 missals, and they had their own governments, but when there was a foreign threat, they would all get together and fight, backing each other.
One of these missals was the Sukar Chakia missile that was initiated by Naud Singh. This missile consisted of Gujranwala and surrounding areas around that town. Naud Singh himself suffered a gunshot wound to the head while battling the Afghan. However, he survived. But unfortunately, that left him incapacitated and he wasn't able to participate in the Sikh movement as he did before. Ultimately, Naud Singh died in 1752 and left his son Charhat Singh in charge. Much like his father, Charhat Singh expanded the missile, but he died early on as well in 1774. He died in a very unfortunate way because his own matchlock exploded in battle against Ahmad Shah Abdali, and that's how he died. Now, this is where it gets interesting because he was followed by his son Mahan Singh, which, as the name suggests, was quite Mahan, and he did and ended up being the father of Ranjit Singh, which wasn't his only accomplishment. He was a very apt leader, and one of his most brilliant moves, believe it or not, was marriage. Now, historically, if we look back at marriage, it has always been something that we kind of associate with love nowadays, but it was always a political move. And so, keeping that political aspect in mind, he married off his son Ranjit Singh to Rani Mehtab Kaur of the Kanaya missile.
Mehtab Kaur was the only daughter of Sardarni Sada Kaur, the ruler of the Kanaya missile. Hi. Edit. So, it's supposed to be pronounced Sada Kaur, and I have been pronouncing it wrong throughout this whole video. I'm sorry. The interesting thing is that Kanaya missile and the Sukar Chakia missile, the one that Ranjit Singh belonged to, They were total enemies, and this was something that was unimaginable to the rest of the missiles. Because you see, where there is a system of 12 independently governed bodies, there will also be politics in trying to become the most powerful one. It was actually widely believed that the Soccer missile, Ranjit Singh's missile, was responsible for the death of Sardarni Sadakor's husband. That's a huge allegation. However, the fact that Mahan Singh was able to secure this marriage created a force which was to be reckoned with, because both of these missiles were extremely powerful. Now, Mahan Singh, unfortunately, like his forefathers, died young. He died at the age of 30. Many historians today believe that had he lived longer, he would have been able to make Punjab even stronger and would have conquered much more land. Mahan Singh's untimely death put Ranjit Singh, his son, in the spotlight. He became leader of the missile at age 12 and fought his first battle at the age of 14. However, Mahan Singh was able to lay a really good foundation for the beginnings of a really strong kingdom.
Now, Ranjit Singh had a very grand vision. Now we've established that there were 12 missiles, and although it was a good system in terms of autonomy, but his vision went beyond that. He dreamt of something like Mahan Singh, and he wanted all the Sikh kingdom in Punjab to come together and have all the 12 missiles form one great big missile. And he wasn't alone in this mission. He had a lot of support from his mother-in-law, Sardarni Sadakor. With the help of Sadakor, Ranjit Singh was able to capture the city of Lahore from Gujar Singh, Lena Singh, and Sobha Singh in 1799. He was invited by the people in Lahore because they were very wary of the administration present, and he used this opportunity to capture the entire city itself. Following this action, he declared himself Maharaja, or the ruler of the city of Lahore, and started minting coins in 1801 to establish his hold of the city itself. The conquest of Lahore was only the beginning, because more and more followed, and I'll list some of them, starting from Kasur, Kangra, Amritsar, and other missiles such as the state of Bahawalpur, northern Jammu and Kashmir, Multan, and even going as far as Peshawar and Larka. This kind of ambition, power, and the intellect to capture the right place at the right moment gave him the title of Sher-e-Punjab, or the Lion of Punjab. And that is how the Sikh kingdom began in Punjab.